Hi, John here. Today is World Suicide Prevention Day, and I'm probably going to do a few videos this week just on suicide and depression. The first thing I want to say though is don't expect people to be acting rational when they're close to suicide. And we hear this all the time, this blame culture of, oh, they were so selfish, how could they do that to their family? How could they leave people behind and take the coward's way out? That is absolutely horrible, nasty, vindictive, and ignorant attitude that we have in this country towards it. If somebody is close to suicide, they are not acting rationally. Brodmann area 25, a part of the brain that we know as the despair switch, is active. It means that it feels appropriate for them to think that everyone's going to be better off without them. In their thinking, in that point, they will be thinking of all the people, but it'll be warped thinking. It'll be thinking that my family will be better off without me, when the reality is, of course, they're not going to be. But it's not selfish, it's not stupid. It's the fact that the brain is working differently. For some reason, for a temporary period of time, something has gone wrong. There's been too much pressure, old issues are coming up, or whatever this is causing depression is pushing and pushing and pushing, and they are not acting rationally. Whenever we're feeling like that, we are not thinking rationally. So the first thing is don't expect people to be rational. Be there, be supportive, and if what they're saying is scary, we still have to be there. And saying cop on or that's ridiculous, that's not going to make any dent in it. We need to be there to support them, to encourage them, and to get them to relax. When we look at the research coming out on what's working with depression, getting people to relax so that Brodmann area 25 is not as active in the brain, so they're able to take information on board more quickly, so they can actually begin to get that rational activity going again, is the most important thing. And you don't get that by being ignorant and abusive and stupid and scary. But they're the things that we encounter. So many people are just horrible in terms of blaming the person who's feeling depressed. If there's one message I'd love to get out on World Suicide Prevention Day, it's don't blame the person who's feeling bad. Help them to not feel bad. Be there for them. Listen to their story. Be supportive. Try and get them to do something that will get them to relax before you start trying to have the conversation of what should they or should they not be doing. Depression, for the vast majority of people, is a temporary situation that can be addressed. I suffered severe depression myself in the past. I know what I'm talking about on this one. It's World Suicide Prevention Day. Let's get as much positive message out as we can. Things can improve. Thanks. Talk to you again soon.